is very powerful for practice. So these are what the Nyungne means. And usually in Tibet, we have nuns and monks, that kind of monastic people, of course, have a lot of time and already taking ordains and so forth. It's kind of restricted already. So now these particular practice is prescribed to lay people because in Tibet and Himalayan regions, we lay people don't really have much opportunity to participate actual practice that involve the sadhana and together, and also taking these vows, whatever, 2 days or 4 days or 6 days or 8 days, and that is also, a very profound practice, that commitment that these vows are very important. So that is sort of how I encounter with the text, and later I keep practicing, and then also how I learned what Nyungne is. And today we don't have much time, but just briefly, of course, we need to think about or ponder our motivations that may be good or maybe so, or what kind of practice we are doing or what kind of study we are doing. So it's always good to check our motivation. And often in teachings that say there's only depend on whether your motivation is good or not is kind of sole practice. If not, then just showing you are doing something is not necessarily become a dharma. And of course, this practice is combined with, I said that lay people are taking, ordains are already taken, but lay people are taking uh, sort of ordination or commitment that's either 2 days or 4 days to do it. On the top of that, then this is sometimes called danjik. Danjik means one cushion. One cushion means you are sitting in one cushion, and then also making these prostrations and so forth. And then also call this then jig, one cushion, you are not eating except the one day, or that Tibetans often call sejik, the one meal. And you are not eating kind of randomly or even regularly. We probably eat more than 3 times, but 3 times are regular thing. And then you can see these, you have single cushion, you are sitting, and maybe you are doing prostration and so forth. And then you are eating proper meal, not eating beyond this restricted time frame. And then your mind is one-pointedly focusing on. What is focusing on? Of course, we have first for mind changings, and then we have bodhicittas that often we use, arousing bodhicitta, and then really comes to the devotion and so forth. That at this point, one should not have any doubt at all. And this is what Geloma Parmo, which is who is well known. Everyone probably know Geloma Parmo once during practicing Nyungne, one should know because Geloma Parmo is a nun, fully ordained nun. However, in her life, she got illness, mainly leprosy. And then she, in her life, she practiced Nyungne and Avalokiteshvara sadhana, and she cured the um, illnesses and so forth. Those are story. And she said that this is called the one cushion practice, and one cushion and one male and one pointed mind. So these are very important concept because mind, I often said, I think most people already who know me already know that practice is not just mentally focusing something, but more body, speech, and mind. We often call three obscurations and purifying these three obscurations, dealing through one's own body, speech, mind to finally either we go transform or purified and then transform to the waking body, speech, mind, or Buddha speech, body, speech, mind. These are important. And then she said that not only people who are doing or practicing the Nyungne, but the people who are supporting the Nyungne also can get tremendous benefit from that. And of course, in final liberation will take through this practice, but meanwhile is all the protectors and spiritual beings will protect, and illnesses and all these unwanted conditions will not happen. And that's why we need to do that. And then while we are Lu Nyungne Neba, it means your body is isolated or fasting purifies the obscuration of body, and you are muting or you are not talking, which purifies the obscuration of speech. And then usually whether we recite the mantra as quietly or sometimes Tibetan mentally or sometimes called Vajra recitation, that's not really reciting out loud, recite in mentally, which purifies the obscuration of the mind or mental obscuration. And then, of course, this is a tantric practice, involves meditation or visualization and recitation, and that's our sort of core practice. And then we can see Nyungne sadhana deity is often Avalokiteshvara, and most of the time he is 11 head, 1,000 arm, 1,000 eye, Avalokiteshvara. But why the Avalokiteshvara is special deity in this particular practice? Because the compassionate or Buddha's embodiment of compassion is Avalokiteshvara. And there usually this Geloma Parmo, the fully ordained Gelon Ama, Palmo, the glorious or glorious lady, a tradition we have, the deity is 11 head, 1,000 arm, 1,000 eye, Avalokiteshvara. However, there is not limited in this deity visualization or the visualize this particular deity. It says that when Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, we often see in the Heart Sutra and others, these close 8 sons of the Buddhas, or we call Avalokiteshvara and Samadabhadra and so forth. And he asked Buddha in the sutra how or what kind of the deity we can visualize. And the Buddha told him that if we wanted to visualize a very elaborate one, would have 100,000 head and 100,000 arms and so forth. And if we, the next reduce one would be 11 head and 1,000 arm, 1,000 eye Avalokiteshvara. And then if we reduce from that, then again, 11 head, but 4 arm, not 4 arm, sorry, 46 arms. And then we can reduce from that, then still 11 head, but 8 arms. And then after that, we also can reduce one is 3 face and 6 arms. And then we also can visualize 1 face or head and 4 arms. And then really very more simple one is 1 head, 2 arms. So there is 7 Avalokiteshvaras. We can 7 different Avalokiteshvara or elaborate to simple ones we can visualize. And of course, we are Mahayana and especially Tibetan Buddhism followers, that why Avalokiteshvara is very, very important. And especially if you look at Chinese Buddhism and Tibetan Buddhism, Chinese Guan Yin is female form, but it's very popular because it's not only the ordained monastic sanghas practice, but this is also lay people's practice because involved with the compassion that reaches to every single one of sentient beings. So that, I mean, then if one day maybe we have time to look at the actual sadhana to go through a little bit step by step, but this is sort of general way of understanding what Nyungne is and what kind of deity is we are visualizing and what kind of tradition maybe usually every or Nyungne traditions are Gelongma Parmos tradition in Tibet. And then of course each such a Gaju Geluk Nyingma we have on sadhanas that dealing with. So, and then I don't know exactly in West or US, and we have what kind of sadhana is translated in and what we use. So that's really important sadhana and very, very powerful sadhana. It's not only the purifying mental obscurations, but physical obscurations and also uh, the verbal uh, obscurations. All these three body, speech, mind obscurations are purifying, and I'm very much enjoyed that Anila is leading and doing this practice in this particular time. And I think I don't want to take your too much your precious time, so maybe we can stop that. But in the end, a few words that is very, very important that often we are taking a class or learning together in these days, Madhyamaka Avatara, and talk about the compassion and non-dual and bodhicitta. These three are the backbone, or these three are the cause of the uh, enlightenment. So think about that and doing practice for not only oneself but others, and then of course people want to focusing on their uh, mental obscuration or sicknesses or family or so forth. Is of course that's us benefit of that, but also uh, need to expand a little bit our motivation to the final goal is achieving Buddhahood, which is kind of totally peace and serenity and so forth. So that is should be the main goal. And I would say thank you so much, Anila, and I hope see you all soon in Chicago. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kapola, Tujishina.
Yo Chongjin Mako Kunbo Garzo Songjiji Ulajan Tuji Chenjin Rolas Jiren Zerla Jan Zalo Chadong Kolo Jirwe Jerbo Zong Jindong Garwa Zombo Sanjir Kongla Kongdur Zala Ter Zombe Zumba Jiren Zerla Jan Zalo Chongjop Sumjoran Bojan Maje Panam Jebat Jibanyam Bami Bae Kone Kongdan Per Wai Jo Manjo Rumbo Koye Rashi Jo Yama Rojo Zombe Rashi Tadr Timi Toji Rashi Jo Jari Kozon Doji Rashi Jo Sonam Revo Ishindo Dambaran Kinzin Dashin Bechaba Yinranam Gajin Jojo Rashi Tijon Dendra De Le Jo Te Tadr Robrashi Bayo Kon Jo Somji Tembat Sanji dang xiang qiu sun ba tam qi jie xin jie lao dang cun ni yang zu zu bing an dang jin ba dang qu jin nang bra da jin sam jin me jia be da te te xin dang zhu bai zhu ji ni de ni mo de len chen de le ni me kong yang de le xin yin chen da de le kun qiu sum ji zha xi xiu. Okay, thank you so much everyone and see you soon.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Take care.